we're gonna do two quick cashes, and if my two quick cash victories don't hit the average of 175, then I will text my ex-wife to tell her that she was right about everything and I was wrong about everything, and it was all my fault, and I desperately want her back.
All right, guys, we did it. It's the first ever Retorted Gimmick show. We got some great gimmicks for you today. We're going to read your comments. We're going to get retorted. We're going to have a ton of fun. Thanks so much for riding along with us. This is going to be a new adventure. We're all going to love it. It's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to us. Enjoy the show, Daddy. Harry Styles has 4 nips?
Wow, really up in the ante.
Human head floats ashore in South Florida.
Just another Wednesday in Florida, I guess.
Mine will probably be an ex-wife one day, let's be honest.
I mean, after mine got the second kid, things got weird, so just keep your guard up. But
what do you miss more, the pussy or the drugs?
Oh, man. Maybe the drugs.
One of these days you gonna text that you love her and say it was all from Latrell.
All right, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast. Got something special for you today, Bern. I got something special for you and all our listeners and all the retorts out there. So what we're doing is thus. I was looking over the data. I'm a data guy. And in the data, it shows that people were watching Let's Get Retorted. But those same people weren't watching the gimmick show. I was like, the whole gimmick is to get people from Retorted to the gimmick show. What are you doing here? So, we've decided to do thus. We decided to combine the gimmick and Let's Get Retorted shows. Look at us. We're geniuses, Bern. Genius. Do you agree?
Yeah, man, I'm ready for some gimmicky retorts. I'm ready for some retorted gimmicks. So I think it's a great idea.
I mean, you're just full of great ideas. So here's what's going on, right? Is that on this show, we bring you a bunch of different gimmicks. We're going to have fun fact. We're going to have jokes. We're going to have annoying news. And we're going to have some quick cash, right? But then also, sprinkled in between, we're going to read off some comments that were left on our social media and YouTube channels. And we're going to respond to those comments in kind. It's going to get spicy. It's going to get dicey. And we're going to love it. Bern. So, that being said, how about a comment? You want a little comment?
Let's see what the retorts are up to.
You want a little comment section, Daddy? All right, so we're gonna read off a couple comments first. First comment comes off of a clip we aired. It's the "What is AI really scared of?" When this was from the "What's AI's biggest fear" episode from a couple weeks ago. On this episode, I talked about how AI's biggest fear is that humanity would become too reliant on AI. And honestly, I remember reading that and getting chills because it was terrifying. Do you remember that, Bern?
Yeah, it was pretty scary.
Pretty scary. So, comment on that is from our one boy, William Handy, a.k.a. Omni112, and he just wrote, "Damn!"
Yeah, I mean, that's how we felt, Omni. That's exactly how we felt.
Yeah.
Kind of slap in the face.
Yep. And then next two comments come from everyone's favorite Aussie, Miss Metal herself, the one and only Sue Matthews, the lady from Down Under. She left two comments. She left one on the Fast Money Fever clip where it says, "A house, your family would be coming out of the woodwork, LOL." That's the one where Bern, the question was, if you won the lottery, what would you buy your family? And you said a house, but the number one answer was car. And we argued saying, But you said it should have been house because it's a house. And she's saying if you buy your family a house, they're going to be coming out of the woodwork, Daddy. Well, she's not wrong there. But they'd
She's
be
not
coming
wrong.
out for car too.
Mm-hmm.
And then next comment from Miss Metal. It came off the Royal Family Drama clip. It's the one clip about how Prince Charles is cutting off Prince Andrew. She says, Andrew, feck him. He's a pussy. What? I mean, pussy. If she's saying pussy, it's spelled wrong because she did like P, and then asterisk, 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 E. Maybe it's Pussie is how she's spelling it. I don't know.
I
He
was thinking
apparently, what?
maybe pedo or pervert or
Oh, pedophile.
yeah, maybe pedophile.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Andrew, fuck him. He's a pedophile. He apparently paid a girl who claims he never met, who he claims he never met, even though there's a photo of him with her underage. He paid her millions of dollars out of court settlement. Ooh, he's a PD.
He's a
PD
scumbum.
Pablo.
Scumbum indeed.
And then honestly, we got a new retort in town right now. This guy, his name is Dark Boy Wonder 2044. Dark Boy Wonder 2044. No subscribers, no videos. Dark Boy Wonder 2044. He left a comment on the Olympic crush from the 90s, the one and only Dominique Mucciano. You know her, Bern?
I know her well. Not as well as you do, but I know her well.
Oh, God, I love the mooch. I love the mooch. Dominique Mucciano. Still looks good. Still looks good. I bet she got some busted feet, though. Either way, he or she left a comment saying, I guess it's a he because it's Dark Boy Wonder. Left a comment said, Dominique actually visited my middle school years after I left. It was amazing that I heard she visited.
So close.
I mean,
So
hold
close,
on.
Dark Boy Wonder.
I love that Dark Boy Wonder commented, and I love anyone that's throwing love to the one and only Dominique Mucciano, but he's saying, Dominique actually visited my middle school years after I left. It was amazing that I heard that she visited. Was it amazing that you heard that? Was it? I mean, we gotta watch out for definitions of amazing around here, guys. All right, but that was the first set of comments. Bern, let's keep it moving. Bern, do you hate your dick?
We're okay. Could be better.
Do you hate your dick?
Sometimes.
Well, if you hate your dick, you probably do. Because you want to know why? You're not pumping it full of the blue gold, aka Blue Chew. All right? If you don't hate your dick, get some Blue Chew. If you do hate your dick, go without Blue Chew. Blue Chew, number one male enhancement in the game. Sponsor us. Your thoughts?
More boners, more better, more Blue Chew.
Perfect.
Come on, guys.
Time for another fun fact. Here we go. Bern. Did you know? Fun fact. The Pope can't be an organ donor.
The Pope cannot be an organ donor?
Cannot be an organ donor. Did I not say that clearly enough? The Pope cannot be an organ donor.
No, I guess it's just surprising because like donating your organs is like a really generous thing to do that can like be really beneficial to people. So I'm surprised that why is the Pope not allowed to be an organ donor?
Well, I'll tell you, if it's one thing I know about the Catholic Church, it's generosity. But yes, Bern, the Pope cannot be an organ donor because the Vatican believes that the Pope's body belongs to the Catholic Church and that he should be buried intact. Also, the Vatican believes that if the Pope's organs were donated and he were later to be made a saint, that would become relics in other people's bodies.
Oh, I forgot about the whole relics thing. All right, yeah. So any piece of the Pope is Catholics, man.
Yeah,
weird people.
Yeah, the Pope dies, becomes a saint, and his Pishvindel becomes, the Count of Monte Cristo or something. Like what are we doing here?
They probably should have made a rule that no priest could be organ donors, if you know what I'm saying, because there was a lot of organ donation going on these last 30 or 40 years in the Catholic Church.
I thought
maybe
they've been
donating.
They should put an age restriction on them organs they've been donating.
Yeah.
Shout out. Yeah. Everyone got clipped by Father Bill, you know what I mean?
That was, I mean, that was a really interesting fact. I never would have considered that, but I guess it does make
Yeah.
sense.
Pretty fun, right?
That
Yeah.
was fun. I had a lot of fun with
Shout
that.
out. Yeah, it's very nice. Also, for those who don't know, the Pope is the leader of the Catholic Church.
Yeah. And
Do you
for
think?
those of
Do you
you
think?
who didn't know that, water is wet and the sun is bright. And yeah, any other questions we can fill you in for. Let us know.
Yep, very nice. But Bern, let's keep it moving. You know what else I want to do?
What was that?
I want to get back to some comments. What do you think about
Sure.
that?
I
What do you
love
think
it.
about that? What do you think about that? All right, well, let's get back to some comments. Next comment comes from our girl again, the one and only Miss Metal, aka Sue Matthews, aka the she wouldn't be a lord.
To be
What's
a
the
lady.
female version? The Lady of Down Under. The Lady of Down Under. The Lord of Down Under. Lady of Down Under. I don't know. Either way, left a comment on our clip saying thank you for our 400th episode. She says, yeah, well done. 400 episodes. Love all you guys. If it wasn't for the show, I would not be connected with Vermont Mom. Love her to bits. Missing Steve, Liam, and Justin. Also love Jamie as well. She was a top Sheila. All the laughs you have given me makes it worthwhile. Keep the show going, Matt. Heart. Bern, she also says that she loves you too. I
Yeah, I mean
responded to. Go ahead.
we love Miss Metal, and she dropped a great little piece of Australian slang in there as
Yeah. Top
a
Shayla.
top Sheila. It's great.
Yeah. I will say this. I did respond to Miss Metal with this, saying that I told her I was like, I love you so much, Miss Metal, and this is for her, for Vermont Mom, for all the retorts out there. They have been an endless source of motivation, and I really can't thank them enough. There's been a lot of down times on this show. There's been a handful of ups, but there's been more downs than ups, you know, and you need like guys like the retorts, everybody, you know, like the retorts. That's what keeps you going. That's what, you know, late night stuff. I've been hospitalized twice over doing the show just from the exhaustion and the stuff it does to you. And so it's incredible, and I can't thank them enough for the support, and it means the world to me, and I know it does to you too, Brian.
Yeah, that's why we do it. That's why we
Yeah.
do it
So
for the people.
enough of that gay shit. Let's keep it moving. Next comment comes from a new retort. It is record, retake, repeat 7922. Record, retake, repeat 7922. They left a comment on, I'll tell you, they left a comment on the Andre Stone discussed his life before porn and how he survived COVID. So we had Andre Stone on the show, God, a year ago maybe. He was honestly really cool. And I'm very jealous of him because he's recorded multiple scenes with B. York. And dude, some reason I got a gimmick for B. York, Daddy. She got all the jelly in all the right places, Daddy.
I don't know if I know. I mean, the Bjork, the Icelandic pop singer.
No, B.
Oh,
York. She was on we had her on the show. I mean, we had
oh,
her show.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm sorry. I thought you said Bjork, and I was like, what? That weird little fairy lady who was a pop
Uh,
singer?
all the things he said, all the things he said, gonna do my head, gonna do it, gonna do it. This is not. That one? Is that B. York?
That's not Bjork. No, Bjork just makes
No.
noises and like coos into a microphone.
So record, retake, repeat. 7922 left a comment on the Andre Stone clip, and it says this. It says, why was there no comment here? Not a single one. Dot dot dot. Weird. Dot dot. Cut brought me here. Ha ha ha. What the fuck?
I don't
I
know.
just put
But we're
glad to have you and let him know that their shit'll be mentioned on, on Scooby Dooby Doo. Scooby Dooby Dibby, Scooby Doo Bibby, Shooby Doo Bop Bop a Debo. How you like that,
nice,
Benoit? How you
nice.
like that, Pahood? Monsieur Pacoud, Monsieur Pacoud de Pacasse. Yeah. And then yeah, so Andre Stone, dude, he had his because he's done a bunch of scenes. He did I don't know if he did gay, but he did trans stuff. I don't know if he did gay, but he, B York, you lucky bastard. That's all I gotta say. B York is like 5'2", massive jabums, big old back porch, and sweet as can be. So there you go. But she didn't like me because I'm not a fucking dog person. So shove up a shove. Uh,
Ooh.
yep. So
I love dogs personally. B. York, if you're listening, love dogs. Big dog guy.
oh yeah, you would be, wouldn't you? You fucking plots. Okay. So, uh, Miss Metal is just the fucking best, dude. So this is the last comment for this section. So Miss Metal left a comment on the it's the just this joke's a little cheeky clip. It's the joke. It's the joke about how your tits are so saggy that if they don't get some support, people think they're nuts, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she put like potatoes in a stocking.
Oh, that's a real image. That's a real image. It's gonna hang around for the rest of the night.
My God. That being said, we're moving on to the next gimmick. We're going to a joke. Bern, how about a joke?
Yeah, just do it.
Here we go. First joke. And we said thus. It says, Bern, why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
I have no idea.
Well, Bern, that's easy. The reason why there isn't a pregnant Barbie doll is because Ken came in another box.
Oh. All
Yep,
right. All
nothing,
right.
nothing like
All right.
Barbie
All right.
doll sex jokes.
Yeah,
Fucking Christ!
that was not where I saw that one go. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty clever.
You like that one, Daddy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that wasn't
yeah.
bad. That
You
wasn't too
would
bad.
like that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever do? I remember when we were younger, I would make fun of Alex because he would play with dolls, like girl dolls, all the time. And I was like, Dad, Alex, I would yell, I was like, Dad, why is Alex always playing with dolls? He's weird. Blah, blah, blah. He's like, don't you make fun of your brother, smack. Right? And then he was like, you play with G.I. Joes. Those are dolls. But I was like, they're dolls with guns. This fucking guy's doing the hair, and the
Yeah,
nails. Like, what are we doing?
my dolls are killing each other. Your dolls are trying on shoes.
My dolls legit fought in Nam and now have PTSD and beat their kids. So, sound familiar, Dad? Fucking come on. He wasn't in Nam though. But either way, shout out fan of the show, listener of the show. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving down the road. How about another joke, Bern?
Let's go for it.
All right, Bern. Why did the snowman suddenly smile?
Um, I feel like there's a carrot involved in this, but I was wrong about the carrot on the last snowman joke. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, Bern, why did the snowman suddenly smile? That's easy. It's because he could see the snowblower coming.
Mm, that's a groaner.
Your thought on
That's
that?
a
Oh,
groaner.
groan. Groan did he
That's a
run the city,
groaner.
show no pity. All right, Bern. Well, you won't have to groan much longer. I got another joke, and this is the last joke of this gimmick. Are you ready?
No, Matt, you're not going to tell me another joke because I'm going to tell you a joke.
Shut the dick. Are you
That's
really?
right. That's right. 3 jokes. You got your 2 off. Now it's my turn. You ready?
I'm ready.
What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a slob on a bicycle?
A well-dressed man on a unicycle and a slob on a bicycle? Good God, Bern. I don't know.
The difference is a tire. At, at, at. Works on 2 levels. It's a 2-level joke right there.
Fucking
That's right.
Bern.
That's
You
right.
know
I'm
what's
fighting
you
back.
know that was fucking so good. You know what's you know what's the only thing that stinks about that joke is that I can't tell that joke to my daughter because she doesn't know, like, she wouldn't get it.
She
She
would
kind
get
of
it.
would
Yeah.
get it. She actually does. The other day, she did tell me, she's like, Dad, do you know what a unicycle is? I was like, no. She's like, that's a bicycle with one tire. I was like,
Nailed it.
is it technically a bicycle? Because bi
No, bi
is
is two, but she's close. She's close enough.
She got it. She got
She
it. And I
got
was
it.
like, good for you. You're fucking smarter than I'll ever be already. You're reading. Look at you. But yeah, so this is something, I mean, a little segue off of this, but was at a little like get together with my wife's, her girlfriend's kids and like the whole thing, right?
Sure.
Like her girlfriends did a thing and all got together and they have a bunch of kids. And so Briella was the only girl there. Well, there was other girls, but they were like a lot younger. But there's like all the other boys were like 4 and 5 and her age, and they all actually go to school together. So either way, they're all there hanging out, and they were like, Briella's dad, can Briella come up to my room? We're gonna hang out there. I was like, not alone, you little shits. Okay, I'm coming up, right? So I went up there, and the kid whose house it was, and obviously I just went up there because fucking, it's the thing to do. But she doesn't leave my sight. That's just the whole thing. Whatever. But we were
Sure.
up there, and the kid had a joke book. Bro, when I tell you the fucking roof went off the place, he crushed that room. He killed that room. Dude, killed it. Honestly, I would love if this is like the start of him wanting to be a stand-up comedian because I could totally see this kid doing it. But he fucking murdered that room. One, he had read the joke book so many times that he had every joke memorized, right? Two,
Beautiful.
he was holding on to the punchline to wait till everyone was sucked in. Like he had the timing down. Like he had a couple that I was like, buddy, you fucking nailed that joke, dude. Like there's a couple where I was like, dude, you just fucking like he did so good. But then there's other little kids there, right? Where another kid came up with a joke. He said, knock knock. Said, who's there? He said, corn. And I said, corn who? He said, corn poopy diaper, and that fucking murdered.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, you got to know your audience, but you
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 nailed
you
it.
can
Yeah,
recognize stage presence when you see it. Um, good for that kid.
dude.
Good for that kid.
Honestly, in my mind, I'm like, this kid, like, if this kid becomes a stand-up comedian, I fucking want him to now. Like, I want to support his dream. I will be at every show. I'll be his number one fan.
Good
Um,
for that.
but you know what? Joke murdered. I'll tell you, I told a joke and it fucking murdered. You want to hear the joke that murdered for a room full of 3 and 4 and 5 year olds?
I feel like we do that every night. So yeah, hit me with one.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
You're a poo.
Nope. Europe.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty good, right, Daddy?
Yep.
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 That's right. Yep. 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 And that was jokes,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen. That was jokes.
No more fucking jokes. We're moving on. Back to some comments, Bern. Would you like a comment?
Listen, it's been pretty easy so far this week. So
Yep. So, knock on wood, we keep it going. We haven't gotten to the heavy stuff yet. Next comment comes from, again, the one and only Miss Metal Sue Matthews, aka LA1100. She left a comment on the fun fact of last week that 1 in every 18 people have a third nipple.
crazy. Still blowing my mind.
Blown. Okay. Okay. She says thus. She says, a third nipple can appear anywhere on your body, apparently. You might have seen one and just thought it was a birthmark or a freckle/mole. Harry Styles has 4 nipples. What? Fun fact, fucking Miss Metal here. Harry
Up in the
Styles has 4 nips?
Wow, really up in the ante.
Yeah.
Harry Styles thinks he's so cool with all his nipples.
Yeah, his nipples and his fucking terrible fashion and whatever.
He was good in Dunkirk.
Dude, he was good in Dunkirk. I will agree. He was really good in Dunkirk,
Yeah. I can't take that away.
Next comment goddamn Miss. I'll tell you this. Miss Metal is fucking. She's fucking killing the room this week. Killing the fucking room this week. Miss Metal left a comment on the Muppet joke from last week, where I said,
Yeah,
"What's
yeah, yeah.
what's green and smells like pork?" and that would be Kermit's finger. Miss Metal left a comment on that clip saying, "Finger licking good."
Miss Metal, don't encourage him. Don't encourage him. I love you, but oh no.
Yeah. So here we go. Are you ready? Bern, this was, I mean, oh God, we got another comment from our boy John Cannon 33.333. John Cannon 33.333. 3 subscribers, no videos. Also known other alias is Terrence. We've got no other information from him, but are you ready? This is what he's got to say this week. I know you're excited. He says, oh man. He says, it's pathetic that you measure a man's worth by the number of followers he has. If your profession as a content creator disappeared, society would get along just fine. Probably better. It's crazy you think that you're more important than an electrician or a plumber just because you have more views. Truly pathetic. You have millions of views, yet somehow make negative income from your channel. Not sure why you're proud of that. Translation, you're a terrible businessman. There are 14-year-olds shoveling snow and cutting grass making more than you, and even fat fucks jerking it on OnlyFans making more. Yes, Bern, I've seen your OnlyFans. Use lube next time.
Well, John Cannon. Uh
So, John
oh,
Cannon, please don't stop commenting. You
first of all,
fucking stew.
he's not. He's not. You know he watches this. You know he listens to it. John Cannon doesn't know how to
Ugh.
quit us. Again, John, our profession is not content creators. We have, like I said, we have jobs and families and
Yeah.
houses and children and like,
Yeah.
401ks and
Yeah.
like bills and responsibilities and like
And
we
ex-wives.
and ex-wives. And so some have current wives, ex-wives,
Mine will
future
probably be an
ex-wives.
ex-wife one day. Let's be honest.
I mean, after mine got the second kid, things got weird. So just keep your guard up. But um,
I've been doing the dishes a lot more in preparation.
yeah, John, it's all right, buddy. And first of all, I cater to a very specific niche of people. All right, they're called frictioners, and the addition of lube would really alienate my fan base. So while I appreciate the suggestion, I'm going to keep raw dogging it.
Yeah. Also, so he says it's pathetic that you measure a man's worth by the number of followers he has. So, wasn't measuring your worth. What I was saying was that you're giving us comment or you're commenting and giving us, advice on how to grow our channel, right? And I was saying that should I take advice from someone who has, 3 followers and they've been on here for 14 years or whatever? And no, like I was like, who are we taking advice from? So that's why I brought up your followers. But it really doesn't matter. You
No,
fucking
and
noodle.
yeah, you fucking noodle. And
John,
also,
keep commenting because you're fucking. I mean, I love it, pal. And if this isn't Steve, I want to know who the hell it is and where you're from. John, let us know. You know what, John? How about next comment? Please keep continuing to comment. One, slander us again because that was honestly a killer fucking line.
that was good.
Uh,
That was good.
but could you please tell us a little bit about yourself, right? John Cannon, aka Terrence, whatever the hell your name is. But either way, at
Yeah,
least
just
just tell us, what part of the country you're from. Maybe give us an age demographic, and then, something like how you stumbled onto our channel, something like that. But would love to know because I still think it's Steve, but if it's not.
I'm I'm sure it's not Steve, but also John. At no point did we say that we were more important than like doctors and plumbers and
No,
electricians.
I would never say that.
We've never said that or implied that. We were just talking about measuring things by subscribers and commenters in the realm of content creation, where it is
Yeah,
like that's how you monetize it. So,
yeah.
um, and listen, you know, drop me a line. I can get you a couple free hours on OnlyFans. I know some
There you
people
go,
there.
Daddy. There you
My
go,
channel
Daddy.
only.
Okay, but let's keep it moving because we got some annoying news. Burn. I mean, is this annoying or is it just like we got to think of something else? Maybe wacky news or something? I don't know. You
Or like
ready?
why is this news?
Well, dude, this first story, I know why it's news. Are you ready?
All right, hit me.
First story is human head floats ashore in South Florida.
Just another Wednesday in Florida, I
Well,
guess.
it was actually a Tuesday, but either way, police in South Florida are working to determine the identity of a head that washed ashore near Biscayne on Tuesday morning. The head, which appeared to belong to a man, was spotted by a beach worker about 8:30 p.m. floating on the shoreline near a small island near Key Biscayne. Key Biscayne police notified Miami-Dade Police Homicide Bureau, the agency that handles these slayings, and they said they are looking for the answers to who this person is and what the fuck happened. And that's Florida. Burn.
Yeah, I mean, welcome to Florida. Welcome to a Tuesday in Florida. Was it last Tuesday? Was it election day? That'd be
Shit, was
funny.
it?
Someone just
I
decided
mean,
like I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to cut my own head off so I don't have to deal with any more text messages and
dude,
political
if
ads.
I'll tell you, I was at the point of like, if I have to see one more ad about the election, I'll cut my own goddamn head off. How about that?
Yeah,
Yeesh, that was
I don't think that's
brutal,
bad.
dude. Yeah, I would honestly. I mean, can we say this isn't the cartel? It's
Listen,
100% the
as
cartel, right?
well, listen, as we made very clear on this show, we don't ever make dispersions or any kind of accusations against the cartel. I think we should let
No, we're
the
pro cartel.
I think we should let the guy. I don't know if I'd go that far, but I just think that we're neutral, and we should let the good officers of Miami-Dade County perform a thorough investigation as to where this motherfucker's body is. Um,
Yeah,
which I'm gonna guess probably also in the water somewhere.
yeah, yeah,
Rough day
yeah,
for the
yeah,
lifeguard, huh? Like you're
yeah.
closing up shop. It's like 8:30 at night. And you're like, all right, get out of here. He's got to put these paddle boards away. And
Mm.
was that a turtle? Oh no, it's a human head. And now I'm gonna be here all goddamn night.
You're like this view is just beautiful. What is that?
As
Oh my god.
oh,
Ugh.
a human head, delightful.
Yeah, that's. I mean, oof, oy vey. But
That's
Bern,
in
let's keep it
Florida.
moving. Yep, that's Florida, Daddy. Let's keep it moving. I got another piece of news, and I don't know if this is annoying. I just know it's a thing.
Okay,
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Dave Portnoy, aka El Presidente, aka the Pizza Man, he is slamming Zach Bryan, the country singer, after he broke up with Barstool employee Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia, saying that Zach Bryan is a miserable piece of shit and also calling him a scumbag.
I mean, Portnoy lets it rip out there. You know what I mean? He doesn't really mince his words.
Yeah, he's also stated that if you have his music on your phone, please effing delete it. Portnoy also said the guy is a piece of shit, and you should never have. Fucking 3, 2, 1. Portnoy also said the guy is a piece of shit, and you should have never have anything to do with it. He's the worst. Zach Bryan, he's 28 years old. He recently broke up with Portnoy's Barstool employee Brianna Chicken Fry LaPaglia, who claimed that she was blindsided by his decision to end the relationship. Earlier this week, Brianna Chicken Fry went on her and Portnoy's BFFs podcast to chart the course of her relationship with Zach Bryan. The influencer LaPaglia, aka Brianna Chicken Fry, claimed that she turned down a $12 million check from Zach Bryan in exchange for signing a non disclosure agreement, also known as an NDA.
See, that's kind of wild too, because like most people, you get involved with someone that famous and they're like 12 million for an NDA, you go, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she is a content creator.
Yeah.
So like it's actually
She'll
really,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's good.
Yeah.
It's smart on her part. I had also read that she said she was blindsided because she woke up one day and read an announcement on social media that they were no longer together, and she was unaware of this. So I mean, that's a pretty. I mean, it's one thing when
So
your wife calls you and tells you over the phone she doesn't want to be married anymore. But it's another thing to wake up and see it on like Instagram, I would imagine.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I will say this, like, Brianna Chicken Fry is a smoke. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She's from Boston. I feel like when she first got to Barstool, she was definitely very good looking, but has definitely grown, like, definitely gotten hotter as she's been there. And she's also got, like, that go fuck yourself kind of appeal. Like, she's got that, like, hot, mean appeal, I guess you would say,
She's
you
from
know?
Boston.
Like, but she's like that hot girl that's like mean, but also looks like she can, she'll throw down in a bar fight or whatever. You know what I mean? Like we'll say like she's blue collar hot. Is that a thing? Because I
I
feel like
ju-
I'm blue collar hot for a guy. That's what I've
First of
been told I
all,
am.
you are blue collar hot. Second of all,
Thanks,
she's
Daddy.
from Boston. All of these things check out.
Yeah,
That's the
blue collar
entire
hot,
attitude
mean,
of the city of Boston.
Italian. I mean, the only thing is she's got an Italian last name, but there's an Italian part of Boston too. So.
There's plenty of Italians in Boston.
Oh, that's Guinea City. You know what I'm saying? But but I will say this is that Portnoy, and I know Dave, he's like, so Eric Bischoff, you know him, you love him, right?
Sure.
He had a saying, and I think he had a book that was titled this, but controversy equals cash. Controversy equals cash, right? And I think that Portnoy kind of has the same philosophy where he likes like some drama, he likes butting heads, he likes a big to do. So I think one, he's going hard in the paint on this because he wants it to trend. He wants a big thing. He wants it like to make a big deal out of this to get some numbers and some pub out of it, which totally understand. But I also think he's the term you said, which was what? White knighting it, is that right?
Oh yeah, yeah. He's white knighting it. He's showing up to her defense. He's going
Yeah.
way over the line here because he wants to
He
bang
wants to
Brianna
pork
Chicken
the
Fry.
yeah, he wants to
Yeah,
like dude, you see the show. He wants to like if she walked up to him today and was like, "We're banging." I mean, I don't know if he's married or he's engaged or something like he's had some smokers, you
yeah.
know.
He's not
But
married.
you could okay, but dude, he's Portnoy's got a resume. But you like, dude, he's still like you ain't saying no to Brianna Chicken Fry. And I always thought she would date Zach Brown instead of Zach Bryan for some reason, right?
I don't really know the difference, but
You know you
yeah.
like
I
your
mean,
chicken fried.
I know I
Over
like my
here
chicken
on a
fried.
Friday night. Pair of jeans that fit just right. Dude, you know how
Is that
old that song is? That song is so fucking old. I was still going out in bars when that song was playing. That's how fucking old that song is, Daddy.
I can't stand country music, so I was going to ask if that was a Zach Bryan song.
Zach Brown. Zach Brown band, I should say.
Yeah,
But I'll tell you this. Is Jelly Roll considered country? A
I
couple
don't
of
know.
Jelly Roll things. It's yeah. So, but either way, I don't want to go off topic. But Zach Brown band Colder Weather actually a really good song. Um, but this yeah, I feel like one, if this guy, I don't know if this guy is Diddying or what. Like I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if this relationship was fabricated by social media in order to build up, publicity and followers and influence for both of them. Maybe they were like biting off each other to get some clout or whatever, doing it like that, like, using each other to build up their own reputations, which whatever, it's the game's the game. I don't have an issue with that if that's what you're doing. But if this was a real relationship and he did as they say he did, that's a coward's way out. Coward's way out. And I don't stand.
100.
I don't. I don't agree with it either way. Like, don't get it wrong. I fucking ghosted bitches like a motherfucker. But if it was real, like I've ghosted bitches that we were hooking up and now I don't want to hook up anymore. And it's happened to me as well, we'll say. So fucking, I've been a victim too. But if this was a real relationship, it seemed it was because I remember them dating like a year ago, I think. So I think they've been going out for a while. And if that's the case, to do it like that, that is the coward's way out. So either way, I mean, you feel for Brianna Chicken Fry. I'll tell you this: there's probably plenty of motherfucking hot, athlete, music, whatever, superstars banging down her door already, dude. They're probably doing it while she was dating this guy. So she's gonna be fine. She's gonna land on her feet. Bottom line, Portnoy wants to smash it.
Yeah, and we've discussed this before with the whole Channing Tatum, Zoe Kravitz thing. Like they're both going to be fine.
Totally fine.
And I think whether you're ending a 1 year relationship or a 16-year relationship that culminated in 9 years of marriage and two kids, the right thing to do is to look somebody in the eye. But hey, it's not always how it shakes out.
Oh, that one's a little close to the vest.
Yeah, just shooting from the hip.
Shooting from the hip, just something you heard on the streets, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
What do you miss more, the pussy or the drugs?
Oh man, maybe the drugs. It's a dead
Maybe the
heat, but
drugs.
like probably the
It's
drugs.
the drugs, dude.
It's probably the drugs.
The drugs, the fucking drugs, man. Oh, they were so great. Yeah. All right. Well, let's keep it moving, keep it on moving down the road. So, got a couple more comments I want to go over. So, next comment comes off of the ODB, the Unexpected Hero clip. Dude, this clip we put out months ago.
I was gonna say
But
another throwback.
yeah, J Vega 419, J Vega 419. They have 1,060 subscribers off of 669 videos. Oh, good for you, J Vega 419. Let's be friends, partner. J Vega 419, 1,006 subscribers. Right? Am I reading it right? Maybe. I don't fucking know. 1,006 subscribers off of 669 videos. They left a comment on the ODB, the Unexpected Hero clip, and they said, Wu Tang is for the children.
No arguments here. Always has been, always will be.
Next comment comes off of, oh, wow. It's the same thing. The Unexpected Hero clip, which came out months ago. And this is from Jordan Latre Jones. Jordan Latre Jones. No subscribers, no videos. Left a comment saying it was actually 1998, not 88, you numbnuts. Sorry, guys. I'll tell you this. There's a lot of people that can speak with perfect elocution, and usually I'm one of them, but even the best makes mistakes. So shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and did that change the story at all? That make any bearing on the story? No. No. Okay.
But thanks for commenting, which one? Jordan Latre Jones. So let's keep it moving. We got a couple things left. We got a couple of quick cash gimmicks before we get out of here, Daddy. Are you ready, Benoit Pahoot?
I am ready.
All right, first quick cash. Here we go. So, for everyone that doesn't know, I'm going to ask Bern 5 questions. 100 people answer these questions. Top 5 answers are here, or top answers are here. Bern's got to try and guess them, and we're going to combine all his, the numbers and see if he can get over 175. But Bern, before we do, there's a wager to be had. Isn't that right, sir?
That's right. I've been cleaning up on quick cash, and for some reason, I let Matt talk me into a wager. I agreed that if I don't, we're gonna do 2 quick cashes, and
Yep.
if my 2 quick cash victories don't hit the average of 175, then I will
Oh.
text my ex-wife to tell her that she was right about everything, and I was wrong about everything, and it was all my fault, and I desperately want her back.
Yeah. And that you love her. You have to also add that you love her, and if she doesn't accept you, that you hope it works out with her and her new man. Fuck, dude, I'm
Jesus.
sorry.
Fuck,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I'm sorry.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, deal's a deal. Deal's a deal.
But I'm sorry to fucking take your
That
pain and make it
that part
content, but
that part was that last part I was not expecting. But at this point, it's not like we're on speaking terms. So either way, it'll be a hell of a surprising text message for her,
I
I'm
wonder.
sure.
I mean, hey man, maybe this. I've worked magic with your guys' relationship before, so.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I bet you thank me for that every day, don't you, Daddy?
Every day, keep reminding me.
All right, Bern. First question. Here we go. Name the most useful body part that begins with the letter L.
Leg,
Name a word that starts with temp.
temperature,
Name a reason you might put your finger in your mouth.
food in my teeth,
Name a business that might be very busy on Valentine's Day.
flower shop,
Fill in the blank. Blank shine.
moonshine.
Okay, let's tally it up, Daddy. All right, Bern, we tallied it up, so let's get some answers here. All right. First thing I asked you, I said, name the most useful body part that begins with the letter L. You said legs. Survey says 77, number one answer. I then said, name a word that starts with temp. You said temperature. Survey says 45. Also, the number one answer. That takes you to 122. I then asked you, name a reason you might put your finger in your mouth. You said, pick food out of your teeth. Survey said 23. Also, the number one answer. That brings you to 145. I then said, name a business that might be very busy on Valentine's Day. You said flower shop or florist. Survey said 74. Also the number one answer. That brings you to 219. I then said, fill in the blank. Blank shine. You said moonshine. Survey said 5. That brings you to 224. For the last question, sunshine was the number one answer. 224 total on that one, Bern. Great job.
Ooh, okay. It buys me a little
Buys you a little
buys buys me a little
way
room.
there, Daddy. Little
Buys me a
wiggy.
little
Got a
room.
little wiggy, Daddy. You got a little wiggy.
What was it? 224?
224, yep.
All right, so I need a 126 on this last one.
Well, I'm sure butt plug will be the answer for most of it, right?
Not this time around, baby.
No
Not
butt
this time
plugs now,
around.
Daddy.
Not
All
unless
right.
it really seems like the number one answer.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, Bern. Starting a new quick cash. First question. Name an activity that's easier to do when it's windy.
Flying a kite.
Name a word that rhymes with teeny.
Weenie.
Name something that some people get paid to do that parents do every day for nothing.
Make food.
Name something that seems to sleep a lot.
A dog.
Name something snakes do that people don't.
Slither.
All right, let's tally it up, Daddy. All right, Bern, everything's tallied up. Let's go. I said, name an activity that's easier to do when it's windy. You said, fly a kite. Survey said, 89. That was the number one answer. I then said, name a word that rhymes with teeny. You said, weenie. Survey said, 71. Also the number one answer. That brings you to 160. I then said, name something that people get paid to do that parents do every day for nothing. You said cook. Survey said 33. Also the number one answer. That brings you to 193. I then said, name something that seems to sleep a lot. You said dog. Survey said 10. Cat was the number one answer on that one. I then said, that brings you to 203. Last question. I said, name something snakes do that people don't. You said slither. Survey said 53 with a total of 256. Bern, you did it again. Great job.
256.
Dude, we're going to have to change the wager to 200. Otherwise, this is never gonna fucking happen, Daddy.
Oh no.
Oh no, you're not gonna have to text your wife that you love her and that you were wrong and that you want to get back together and that if you don't, that you hope it works out with your guy and bit.
Oh, all right. I feel better now. I feel way better. I feel way better now than I
One
did
of
a
these
minute ago.
days, you gonna text that bitch that you love her and say it was all from Latrell.
Not
Latrell
today.
Lavelle.
Not today, motherfucker.
uh, big pig, a bit. All right. But so one of the comments here, it's from the Fast Money clip. It says, "Just wondering, Bern, how would you know your neighbor got a butt plug?" That's from Miss Metal. She says she thought so. One of the questions was, "Is name something that you got jealous that your neighbor had?" Bern said butt plug. Survey said 0. And then Miss Metal comments saying, "Just wondering, Bern, how would you know your neighbor got a butt plug?"
Live in a tight
Well,
community.
they got. I mean, not really if you're using butt plugs.
Getting looser.
Ew,
Getting looser every
ew,
day. Getting looser every day.
ew. So, okay, we're coming towards the top of time to the annual first ever Retorted Gimmick show. Bern, I'll tell you, I think this was a smash.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Smash.
It makes total sense.
Makes
A little
total
something
sense.
for everyone.
Little something for everyone. A lot of fun. Had a lot of fun. Had some good gimmick. I think we had a great time. Bern, anything before we get the fuck out of here?
Just remember, guys. More boners, more better, more blue chew.
Right. I would have to remind everyone that unless you hate your dick, Bern, do you hate your dick?
Even if you do hate your dick,
Even
maybe
if you
do something nice for it. Maybe you
something
guys can
nice
be
for
on
your
better
dick.
terms. You know,
Yeah,
treat your
there's
dick.
something. Treat your dick. You want to do something nice for your dick? Get the best male enhancement in the game. That's Blue Chew, Daddy. Better, longer lasting, funner nights are ahead with Blue Chew. Drop the blue, and that'll do. Get some Blue Chew and treat your dick. Treat your dick.
Treat your dick.
Treat your dick. All right, Bern. Well, speaking of treating your dick, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents the Retorted Gimmick Show. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by the one and only Bern Podcasting. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at Working P Pod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workingperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Thanks so much for listening. We'll catch you next time. Thanks. See you. All right, guys. Thanks for making it to the end of the first ever gimmick show with Retorted Gimmick, Retorted. I don't know. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you loved it. Please continue to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and keep this thing going. And also remember, copy and paste the message, send it to Blue Chew. We love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support. Can't do it without you. We love you. See you. Bye.